Yo, people, back with a crazy vid. Sorry, I've got that YouTuber instinct in me, man. It's not gonna be crazy vid. Look, man, we're gonna be talking about some real shit, but just before we start, man, we gotta be ticking off. I've done this track. I just got back from the gym, man. So let's just tick that off right there. Exercise, come on, man. I only missed a few days there. I want to be accountable for that. I'll show you guys the real truth. I only missed one day. Not exercise though, but just that day was a sticky one still. But we bounced back from it. Look, today we're gonna finish the fucking shit off. But yeah, just got back from the gym, man. Looking fucking hench. Emergency protocol. For man's gym shit, man's diet, all that emergency protocol. But this video, man, it's gonna be a very important one. Just like a step zero kind of video. I like calling shit step zero because step zero means like shit you need for your whole life. Shit like you need to know this. You should have been knowing this when you're born, really, and you should be following this kind of advice throughout your whole life, no matter what. It can be used with anything, because really and truly, what do we actually have control over in our life? Like, we were born, we didn't force to be born. We just appeared on this earth all alone, and we're gonna die on this earth alone. You're not gonna die with your friends. You're gonna die alone. You're born alone. You're gonna die alone, basically. And what do we really control? We don't even control when we die or when we're born, unless you're killing yourself. But like, we're not doing that round here. But look, man, what you can and can't control. Realistically, you can't control much of your life. Like, maybe you can control when you go to sleep and like what you eat, shit like that. Maybe some people can't even control what they eat. But where does that all stem from, really? We've all heard it probably from Tate and shit like that. Like, the only thing you can control is your mind. But what does that really mean? Generally, the only thing you can control is your mind, realistically. And yeah, and everything stems from that. So if you're controlling your mind, what does that mean? Like, the shit that you can really control is, like, for example, your reaction to things. Like, if you're in an emotional state, you're feeling anger, sadness, like the way you react from that emotion. Even like you're feeling tired. I don't know if that's really like emotional, but say you're feeling tired, you don't want to go to the gym. Like, the way you react from that emotion of feeling tired, you can control basically the reaction from feeling tired. Like, oh, I'm feeling tired, I'm not gonna go to the gym today, I'm a pussy. Or I'm feeling tired, but I'm still gonna go. Like, do you understand? How you feel doesn't determine your reaction. Like, you can control your reaction, absolutely, and you can give in and be a pussy, or you can get your ass to the gym. But same way, when you're angry, you can choose not to lash out, you can choose not to say hurtful things, but sometimes when you're in that moment, it feels like the right thing to do. But if you actually think about it, that's one thing we can control. Maybe we can't control the fact that we feel angry, the fact that someone's made us angry, but we can control our reaction. Also, things that stem from the brain and shit that we can control. You can control your attitude, so basically how you view the situation, as a loss or a lesson, or as a betrayal, as a heartbreak, or as a fucking stepping stone. Really depends how you interpret it. And if you've been watching this channel for a bit now, you know we're all about positive self-image and self-thought, and against self-doubt and them negative thoughts, because when you feed into them negative thoughts, you basically reinforce them and attract them into the universe. Long story short, law of attraction, that kind of shit. Like, long story short, basically, the more you think about something, the more you attract it. And that's realistic with anything, really, really and truly. And yeah, as I mentioned before, your words, you can control your words and shit like that. Doesn't mean it's easy, doesn't mean it's hard, but these are the things you can control: your actions, your boundaries, and your effort and your self-thought. These are just like summary things. It all stems from the brain. So basically, you can control what you do. The only thing you can have control of in this life is what you do, and how your brain can do shit, basically. How you react, how your feelings are and shit like this. So, you know, when we're angry and that, if you've been really angry recently, like, think about how it was. I was really angry a few days ago. And I'm going to explain how that was, because I feel like that's quite a like authentic feeling. And I hope we can all relate to it. But like, when you're angry, you just feel like a surge of emotion coming through. Like, you just feel like Incredible Hulk, really. You know when an Incredible Hulk gets like really big, in it, he stresses out and just goes crazy. Like, you just want to let it all out. Like, you just go crazy, you tense all your muscles, and you just like, you're fucking angry, you want to let it out, so you start lashing out. You probably start swearing and like throwing things about and shit like that. And then once the initial surge, once the initial explosion of anger is over, then you sort of regret it. But like, also, just talking to someone can help you calm down. Like, just like distracting yourself, really. I know it's hard to, especially in that state, especially if you're all alone, but like, getting distracted, even if you don't want to, like, even if you want to stay angry, but getting distracted and talking over for a quick 10 minutes is definitely gonna take the fuse down a bit. But yeah, so let me talk why I'm talking about this. Let me bring this up because look, we're 5 minutes in here. I haven't even told you why I'm telling you this shit. Because what basically I'm trying to get you guys to understand is, look, let me use a self-improvement example. We don't focus on shit we can't change. Really and truly, we don't worry about shit we can't change about our body and about ourselves. So I don't know, our skin color, for example, you can't change that. The size of your core, size of your cock, if you've got a micro cock, you can't change that. And you're wasting energy like thinking about being insecure about it. Basically, if you can never change it, like say I don't know, you got a tiny cock, yeah, and every day you're insecure, you're thinking, fuck, no girl's gonna love me, da 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 da, and you just feel the self-doubt, negative thoughts, this kind of shit. You're getting nowhere. No amount of worrying and thinking about your tiny core is gonna change it at all. So why bother? Why bother wasting time and using brain power and even giving it any time of day? All right, you're born with that's you. That's your thing, basically. So you should embrace that, especially embrace your flaws and that. Especially if you can't change it, don't give it the time of fucking day. So that we're gonna use this sort of concept. Don't giving it the time of day, like not reacting to shit you can't change into our real life, basically, and especially with other people's actions. So, for example, your girlfriend's unfaithful to you. Obviously, that is a very emotional time. Like you're feeling betrayed and you're angry. Like, how could you do this to me? I thought we had something good. Like, how fucking dare you? How could you do this to me? Like, speak up and fucking explain. Like, explain yourself. You know what I mean? I'm fucking mad now. Like, now you're mad and right, relationship's over. Basically, you can't be going back to her if she's been absolutely unfaithful. But secondly, like ruin everything you think of, all the good memories and all that, and she's fucked it all up. She's been unfaithful and this kind of shit, this kind of shit, this kind of shit. Really and truly, you can't control her actions. You can't control her behavior and the decisions she took. She probably chose to go out with her slut friends that night and she made that conscious decision to talk to someone in the club, talk to a barbarian, yeah, and basically give in and go home and sleep with them. And she made that decision. That's her values, that's her belief, and that's her actions. So how you react from that? Look, she's chose to be unfaithful. That reflects her character, not yours. So you can't change what's already happened, right? So being angry, being emotional is not worth it at all. It's completely fine to be angry. It's completely fine to be emotional, but showing it and getting mad because of that and arguing and shouting and shit like that, like you might feel good in the moment, but really and truly, like there's no point giving it any thought. The only thing you can do is control your actions. So what's the best thing to do? You put your self-respect and dignity first. Now this is easier said than done. Like when if say you've been cheated on, yeah, say you've been cheated on, like that shit is fucking heartbreaking. Like another man's taking your missus, like that shit's heart like wrenching. Like you'll feel it in your stomach, you'll feel it, you'll absolutely feel it. But the only thing you can control is how you react from it and your reactions from it. She's in the wrong. She's done that now. All right, cool. It's ruined. Fuck, the relationship's ruined. She's a slag. Done. All right. There's nothing. That's the facts now. You can't change nothing. Like, all right, that's the facts written down in the paper. What's the next fact you're gonna write down? Get angry and try to change and it's gonna change the past. It's gonna change the outcome. No, no matter what you do, it's not gonna change the outcome. So what's the best possible thing to do right now? Be self-respect and dignity first. So don't get all angry at them. First of all, get them out of your life. Don't give them no attention yet. But for example, if you're talking to them, you talk calmly, just talk straight up and truthfully, like, oh, I'm hurt by what you did, but I'm not gonna let your actions destroy my self-worth. I need time to process this, and I'm just gonna move on. And that's it. And you can feel the emotion. You can ask yourself. Like, you can feel the emotions, cry, write it out, talk to your Marge, talk to trusted friends. Don't be talking to anyone. You don't be showing emotions to fucking random people who take the piss out of you. You want to be talking to people like that got you, that really got your back. You can't be showing emotions to some dickheads that's going to violate you. And don't dwell on the what ifs. Don't overanalyze. Don't overthink it in your head because that's really going to fuck you up. And the best thing you can do is just give yourself time to heal and move on. Only you can control your actions. So what I'm trying to get across in this video, yeah, is you need to change your mind frame. Look, if someone's annoying you, alright, that's them. If someone talk shit to you, someone calls you a dickhead, yeah, that reflects them. The only thing you can control is your actions. So if you ignore them, yeah, keep silent. That's the best thing to do, because you've got your self-respect and dignity. So if someone's provoking you, if a girl's provoking you, if a girl's arguing with you, you're getting angry, you can feel the emotion. Look, first of all, you can't let that affect you, because that's their actions. The only thing you can control is your actions. So if you're feeling angry, if someone's annoyed you, if a girl's done you wrong, if a girl's done you dirty, yeah, you don't dwell on it. You can't be dwelling on it. You got to focus on yourself. Put yourself first. But shit is going to happen. Shit is going to happen. Shit's going to rile you up and shit's going to get you mad. But the only thing you can do is control how you react. It's alright to feel sad. It's alright to feel betrayed. It's alright to feel fucking heartbroken. Yeah, but you need to put your dignity and self-worth first before that. And yeah, take that as a life lesson. So if, say you're in school and a teacher's arguing at you, telling you and pissing you off, what can you do? What's the best thing to do? Stand up and start arguing back and start shouting at the teacher and get in more trouble? Or just stay silent and just keep it moving and whatever. Yeah, but man, this video is just on like relationships, and really you can use this with anything, but I'm just using relationships as an example because I know all too well when a girl's done me wrong or like done something that will piss me off. She knows that will piss me off, yeah, get a reaction out of me and start arguing, have a big fight. But you know what? You can't control her actions. You can't make her do anything. You can't force her to do anything. She's her own fucking human being. So the only thing you can do is control how you react from it. You can't control what she does. She can cheat on you. She's going to be a slag, yeah. It's going to hurt, absolutely. But the only thing you can do is do the right thing, basically. How you react, how you move on. You got to do the right thing. It's so easy to get all angry, get all mad, mess up everything, crash out, basically. Crash out because someone's got this emotional fucking power, control over you. And I've lived with it all too long. And only now I'm learning this, thanks to my beautiful mother, thanks to my intelligent mum. So you can thank her for this video because it's really opened my eyes up to what can affect me and what can't, basically. Other people's actions should not be affecting you. Like, you should not be reacting emotionally. It's alright to feel emotions, but you shouldn't be reacting emotionally. You can't let someone have that emotional control over you. Only you can control what you do. Only you can control how you feel. Alright? So if you're feeling sad and you want to crash out, remember, it looks bad on you. You can't control what the other person did. Alright, she cheated on you, so fucking bitch. Fuck her. All you can do is move on with your life, and that's it. She's done that. You can't control her. She's done that. But yeah, that's the video, guys. Hope you got something from it, because this is like a really serious topic, and not serious in a sense like life-threatening kind of thing, but if you understand this concept, you'll be good in life. You'll be absolutely good in life. You have complete self-control of yourself, and you're not going to let anyone have that emotional power over you. If you've ever been in a relationship, then you know what I'm talking about. That emotional control like a girl can have over you. Have you mad? Have you at the phone, finger tapping away, but have you stressed all the time, man? I've been there, man. I've been there. And if you haven't been there, take this on board. You can only control your own actions. You can only control yourself. So if you're feeling angry, don't do anything fucking stupid. So look bad on you. Don't go bug out. Don't go find a guy and fucking hunt him down and that. All you can do is do the right thing. That's the only thing you have control of in this life. That's the only thing you have control of. Doing the right thing and controlling your actions. You can't control someone else's actions. If someone's annoyed you, you can't control them. You can't make them stop annoying you. You can't. And getting revenge on them looks bad on you. Alright? Take your dignity, take your self-worth, because that's all you really got in life. And don't ruin it. Thanks for watching. Link in bio.